Hi, everyone. Welcome to Fridays with Father. Father Gary here. Tomorrow, May 1st, is our parish feast day. And I really want to tell you a little bit about the history of our parish. For some of you, this will just be a reminder about the history of our parish. And I also want to really encourage you to join us, if you can, for our Mass to celebrate St. Joseph the Worker tomorrow, 10 a.m. In the church. So I hope you can join us for that. Our parish was founded under the patronage of St. Joseph the Worker, and the parish was founded on January 18th, 1952. That's the official founding date for our parish. And so as we gather tomorrow to celebrate our parish feast day, we give great thanks for all of those people who made our parish possible. All of those people throughout our history, and going back to the very beginning when Archbishop Connolly, who was Archbishop of Seattle when our parish was founded, found this piece of property in the Heights in Vancouver in the early 50s, purchased these 12 and a half acres for, believe it or not, $56,000 in 1952. As many of you know, after the founding of the parish, we worshiped down the street at McLaughlin Auditorium, which was an auditorium that served the Vancouver area during that time. And then Archbishop Connolly, a year before the official founding of the parish, but knowing that the parish was going to be founded and that he wanted a school built here too, invited the Sisters of Providence, who were the sisters who are a great pioneer in the Pacific Northwest. Mother Joseph was a member of that community. So Archbishop Connolly invited the Sisters of Providence to come and staff our school, which they did. And then over the course of the next 2 years after our founding in 52, we built the convent where the sisters lived and our school. Our school was finished in 1954, and in July of that year, and in fact, I have the exact date, July 11th, 1954, the first Mass was celebrated on this site in what is now the gym. We call it Haydock Hall in honor of Father Haydock. More about him in just a moment. But that first Mass, July 11th, 1954. And then our school opened on September 8th of 1954. Some more statistics that might surprise you. The convent and the school, 10 classrooms in the original school, was built, those two buildings, including the cafeteria and the gym, were built for $301,000 in 1954. Just amazing that the community was able to raise that kind of money because that was a lot of money back in 1954. It's a lot of money now, but about maybe a tenth of what something like this would cost today to do. Sister Beatrice Ann was the first principal of our school. She was also the superior of the convent. The convent is the current parish office building. So the sisters lived in that building for many, many years as the community of the Sisters of Providence staffed our school. And Sister Beatrice Ann was, as I said, the first principal and also the first superior of that community. We worshiped in that gym as a parish community for years, 38 years actually, until the current church was built. When Father Haydock was pastor here, the current church that we're worshiping in finished in 1992, and the first Mass celebrated there on June 30th of 1992. Also, it's good to point out that not only did the school begin with 10 classrooms, first to eighth grade, with 301 students, and also in our faith formation program, our religious education program, for students going to public school began with 168 students. So just amazing numbers for that time in the history of the church, and really shows you the need that we had back in the 50s, with St. James as really being the original parish, and then other parishes being formed as more and more Catholics moved into the area. So just great history here at St. Joseph, and I've only given you a little snapshot of that, of the very early days. So I hope you can come and celebrate that history with us tomorrow at our 10 a.m. Feast Day Mass. We pray in a special way this year for workers under the patronage of St. Joseph the Worker. And we remember workers who cleared this land. Just the great stories about how tugboat workers from Guam volunteered to come and help clear this land with their own machetes. Just amazing stories of how from the very beginning a diversity of people really helped to shape and form our parish. That diversity, such a gift to us today as we continue to welcome more and more diverse population into our parish, the most recent being our Hispanic community with our Mass in Spanish at 11:30 now. So I hope you can join us for our bilingual Mass tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the church to really celebrate all that has been, to pray for workers, and to look forward to all that will be in the future of our parish. Well, that's it for this version of Fridays with Father. I look forward to seeing you hopefully tomorrow at our 10 a.m. Mass, and then over the weekend at 11:30 Mass in Spanish, both of those live streamed as well, and then our 5 p.m. Sunday night Mass. God bless everyone. Have a great weekend.